Hello everybody and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host Cheryl. Hello from Colorado Springs, Colorado, where I reside. And hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel. I really do appreciate that. And hello to all my OGs who have been here through the thick and the thin of it all. So today is May 9th? No, June 9th. June 8th, sorry, June 8th of 2025. And today I don't have a lot of finished makes. I still have my work in progress that I'm still working on. And I do have something that I kind of started, but it's more squares and everything else like that. But I don't know if you see it right here. It's a box. It's a big box. So I'm going to be showing that into this video too. But first of all, let's go with what I have been up to, which has not been a whole lot. You guys know that I am making that pterodactyl. It's a commission. I just kind of wanted to show you what I have gotten so far on the progress. So I have the wings and the legs made. And this light purple is Baby Lilac in the Burnett Blanket Brights, I believe. And I forgot to bring this color up on the tag. So, and I'm still working on the body. And she's, this is the feet where I'm having to work the pattern inside the body. And I'm struggling a little bit with the pattern. I'm probably just not quite understanding what she's saying because I've never worked open-ended legs in the rounds. And now I'm going to try and find out and see how I do. So I'm still in the working progress with that. The other day I was watching Alana from Crocheting with Alana, and she came out with a really nice kind of granny square tutorial, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I had a 4-ounce ball of the I'm not sure if it's Red Heart. I think it is. It feels like it is, of the blue color. It's a real pretty blue. So this is my label. This is all I have left of it. And I made squares. And this is the squares that she came up with. And I got 4 out of that, excuse me, that ball. So there's 4 of them. And I used, for mine, I used an eye hook. That's what I tend to work with a lot. So that's where we're at. My thoughts is if I can find some more blue of this color, which I probably have somewhere in my madness of yarn, to make a flag blanket and see how it does. But those are, I'm going to be working kind of off and on. And this is a 6-round granny type thing. And it's a cross. And the way she showed it, it was really, really nice. And I really liked the idea of that. And I thought it was going to be really, really pretty. So that's going to be another work in progress, along with more works in progresses that I have. And I was thinking of using some other blues, but I haven't decided to use this blue. It's totally different. It's a little bit brighter. And then this blue, which is a little bit different, put together. They're not the same colors. At least I don't think so. I might have to take them out there and see. They're very similar in color. And doing some more of those type of granny squares just to use up the yarn. And then figure out what it is. I know I have lots of white around here, so I could use the white, and then I've just got to find my reds, which are in totes somewhere around the house. So anyhow, that is what I have been up to. Not a whole lot. This huge box, I'm going to show you. It's huge. has a lot of more of the Permeier's Gold Stash bags. I got an email in my email saying, "Hey, we got new colors in this," and I'm like, "Going, really? Okay." So I went and looked, and while I was looking, they said, "Oh, by the way, it's on sale." I don't know if the sale's still going. I haven't looked because I'm trying not to buy any more yarn, and that's failed. Failed. So I wound up getting 16 packages. I have a lot of doubles and some singles, but some of these are some new colors. Not a lot, but some of them are new. So let me show you this. I have 2 of this, and this is a new color, and it's going to show as white. So let me see if I can either bring it down, or how about I just shut it off? Nope. How's that? Can you see? Okay, this is the color Linen, and it looks white, but it's a more of an off-white, and I thought this would be good skin tones for this. So I have an idea for this. I was thinking of making some mermaids. I gotta find patterns. I'm pretty sure I have a few patterns of mermaids in here. But anyhow, I got 2 of these. Let's see. Put that over there because I don't have anything. And then I got, these were yellows. They had these in stock, but this is a really pale yellow. It's kind of a nice color. And one of the reasons why I got this was because I was watching Happy to Hook crochet, and Miss Lisa, she was making some bead cats, and I thought that was adorable, and I thought I would just go ahead and try to make bead cats. So let me put these down here. So with that, they did have white in there, so I wound up getting 2 packages of white because I have a pattern that has Smurfs in them, and I thought I would like to make a couple of Smurfs. So I got the whites. Set that right there. And one of the other new colors that they had was this really, really pretty salmon color, and I believe this was a new color. It looks orangey, but it's not. It's more pinkish. No, can't see it back there. But anyhow, it's a kind of a pink, but it's more of an, in the camera it looks orange, but I got that. It's called Salmon. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 of this bright blue. And I think this bright blue was a new color. Hold on, let me check. Let me check something. I should have had this already gone up here so I could tell you guys better information, and I do apologize. Oh, here we go. Bags in Bloom. Permeier, stop this. You got to stop this. You got to stop telling me you have sales going on. Let's see, New York. Okay, wrong one. Let's go back to bag deals. Here we go. So salmon, no, coral is a new color. Did I get a coral? Oh, I did get, no, I only got a salmon, and I did get a coral, and they're pretty dang close in color. Not by much. So I got a coral, so that's a new one. Linen is a new one. No, cream is a new one. Navy is a new color. Mustard, I did get a mustard. And this is the mustard. And it's very pretty, actually. So this was a new color. what else do you have as new? They have a blue that's new. They have a dark gray, a bright blue, coral, already saw that. Look, ivory is a new color. Let's see, what else is a new color? They had a new color which is called berry, and that's that's burgundy. I got a burgundy instead of, but it's probably, if not as red. So that's a new color. The berry is a new color. The burgundy is not. It's a regular color. Bright blue is a new color. Well, I'll have to say this. I'm a little disappointed because this bright blue on my camera is nowhere near this bright blue. Yeah, nope. That's not good. Oh well, I'll still use it. And let's see what else. Okay, I was wrong. Burgundy is a new color. So burgundy is a new color. That is really, really, really pretty. It's a rich, it's almost red. Ooh, I could almost make a blanket out of that. So there it is. I got 2 blues, a burgundy. Did I get a bright blue? Yes, 2 bright blues. And then I also, oh, I did get berry. Okay, so this is the berry. It is a darker purple. Let me see about taking it out of the bag. Can I do this? Hold on, guys. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I wanted to pull the burgundy and the berry out. So this is the burgundy, and you can see how rich that color is. And this is the berry, and that's how they look. It is really, really soft. Like I said, it feels like, well, it is chenille, so it kind of feels like the Just Chenille, but I don't think it is. But I figured, hey, what the heck? So I did get that. That's its new ones. So I got 2 of the berry, 1 of the burgundy, and what else did I get in here? Let's see. Blue green. Okay, so this blue green is also another kind of looks like a blue color, but it's not. It's kind of a more of a teal color in a way. Let me pull it out. Sorry for the tape, but let me pull it out just so I can show you guys. And then I can retape it, but it is very, very, very pretty. Yep. So that's what I got. Let me shut this off so I can hopefully see it better. Come on, shut off. Not much better. It shows blue, but it's definitely a really pretty color. I haven't figured. Oh, that's really soft. That feels so much nicer than the red. Wow. That's really soft, but that's what it kind of looks like. So that is what I purchased from Permeier on their $5 bag sale. Let me see if it's still going on sale. And as of today, which is the 8th of June, it is still going on sale. It is for $5. Normally they're $8 a bag. So if you guys want it, I'm not encouraging, but go ahead and check it out because this is in their bag deals. I don't know if you, let me turn this down. Come on, phone, come on. There we go. So it won't glare. So as you can see, it's in the bag deals. Nope, that ain't gonna work. So when you go on to Permeier.com, it's going to be in the bag deals is where it's going to have all the chenille that's currently on sale. So like I said, as it is, it's currently on sale for $5 a bag. And I know if you guys do amigurumis and marketing and stuff like that, this is a heck of a deal because you're getting a 1.1 pound bag. That's a lot of yardage in this stuff. So with this being it, I'm kind of done with buying chenilles. So, and now I have a fairly good selection that I can work with when I need a particular color or want something to work with, and see what I can do. I'm thinking that's a dangerous thought. That would be pretty for a mermaid too. This burgundy color. Yep. All right, guys. I know I've taken up so much of your time as it is. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of this this haul. I know for $5 it was an amazing deal. I did get free shipping because I did make the over the purchase a requirement for free shipping. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be shopping any soon, but I will have to say this. Miss Jill showed up and she made it safely here to Colorado, and at the time of this filming, she's actually heading back to Texas where she resides, and we were very, very fortunate. She called me up and she goes, "Cheryl, I am so sorry. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet like we wanted to with Miss Lori from Lori's Stories and Crochet, because she was still on the road, and I think she was on the road until almost 6 o'clock. And then she had something going on at 6 o'clock, I think. But I don't know the full story yet. And I don't want to make speculations, but so we didn't get to see her with Miss Lori, and I really, really, really wanted to meet Miss Lori as well, and with it being where we couldn't meet, it was just kind of a little bit of a bummer. But I do have to say this, it was nice. She did text me. She goes, "Hey, I have a little free time," and this was on Saturday, which was yesterday. She goes, "Do you want to meet up?" And I go, "Sure, of course I do," because I had things for her to have. So, and then she says, "Okay, let's meet at Hobby Lobby." Well, I did go to Hobby Lobby. They did have some clearance, not a whole lot, at least for me, but for Miss Jill, they did have a lot for her. So, but the yarn part, no, everything was just about picked over and stuff like that. But I did get a few things, just a few, not a whole lot. But stay tuned. I will show that in a separate video. And then Miss Jill says, "Oh, I still have some time." So we went to Michael's, which was literally technically right around the corner from where the Hobby Lobby is now, on one of my Hobby Lobbies. One of my Hobby Lobbies used to be on a street called 8th Street, and they moved to, what street is that? Southgate and Lake area, and in that shopping center. And for me, and if you know the area, in my area, there was an old Gordman's store there. And so Hobby Lobby moved into that store, which I think kind of almost doubled their space, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyhow, it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice to be able to go from Hobby Lobby and then right around the corner to Michael's. And so we went to Michael's. And yes, we did pick up some stuff. Not a lot. and I had a $5 coupon, so I was able to use that. And I picked up a few things. So that's going to be on a separate video. So hopefully everything will be great. But anyhow, I just wanted to come on, show you what I have been up to. Granted, it is not a lot. It's because the pterodactyl is a little on the frustrating side, and it's more with me, not the pattern designer, because she has her things about doing stuff, and I'm just not quite used to how she does it. So, but I will give my final thoughts once I can finish the body, and that's where I'm at. I'm working on the body right now, and that's one thing I'll be working on, and doing stuff in between. The meantime, I am working on the oh, that's it. I was able to actually show Miss Jill my version of her capelet that's in crochet, and we had some thoughts on it. We talked about it, and I'm like going, okay. So I went back to square one, and my count was off, and that was my fault because I wasn't paying attention. So now I'm having to redo that. And then the other one that I had done, or not done, it wasn't finished because I showed her two different versions of it. She liked the other version that I was working with on the Permeier puzzle yarn that I purchased not too long ago. She liked that one better than the other one. So the other one I am working on making it into a wrap. And I'm debating on how I want to do this. I may rip it out and reconfigure it to where it will, once you put it on and it drapes over you, it will look like I'm able to put pockets on it. So, but in the meantime, it also looks really good as a wrap, even the way it is, but we'll figure it out. So, and just in case Miss Jill sees this, Miss Jill, on the teal and the purple one, would you let me know what you think, if I should reconfigure it or if I should just leave it like it is and go from there? I would appreciate your help. So anyhow, and even though I did not get to see Miss Lori, if you by chance watching this, I did want to see you and meet you. I think it's awesome that you live fairly close to me, and or in my general area, and if Miss Jill has given you my phone number, please give me a call. I would love for us to get together, meet up. We can do whatever you want to do. We can figure it out. So, but just know we did want to see you and we missed you. So, but anyhow, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm taking way too much time, and I will show you guys my Michael's and Hobby Lobby haul here in the next video. So stay tuned. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day. I will talk to you soon. Big hugs from me to you, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.